Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey and what you're meant to hear today. Oh my gosh, if you're like me at all, anytime you see any stone, any crystal, you just want to go on eBay, Amazon, or any crystal site and start devouring the entire world. I just ordered a bunch of my new style that I love and I'm obsessed with is faceted coin beads. They just sparkle and shimmer like magic. So I got a bunch of apatite, which is one of my favorite stones, and I think I'm going to also get aquamarine and fluorite ones to make some necklaces. They look dainty and beautiful and so magically sparkly, so I'm all excited. And fluorite really is the stone just speaks to me. I love this. I am smart. I am open to learning something new. I am organized. I say this to myself, and I do believe the premise of what we speak to ourselves, we believe or we become. So that is something that I consistently have to say to myself. I am organized. I clean as I go. Because as a creative, and I had this great conversation with this girl at my bead store the other day, that sometimes it is hard as a messy creative, as someone who likes all of the stones and everything out in front of them, all of the tarot cards, all of the decks, because what happens is there's an accumulation of things. And then at the end, if you think, well, I'm going to come back in a couple hours and read more or make more jewelry, so I'll just leave this out. And then if you don't, the next day you pull out a fresh supply for a fresh eye, and it can get crazy. So I do say to myself aloud, I'm organized and I am neat and tidy and I tidy up. And oftentimes when I say that, I will immediately clean up afterward, just so I can have like a fresh start going back in. Because a lot of beaters know that if our stuff gets all mishmashed and together and all over the place, it's hard to concentrate and formulate a design. So again, we're being helpful to ourselves by putting things away. People also that sew and create clothing and bags and things like that, they also know how that is. So I like to reiterate that to myself. And I also love this: clear thinking, release mind chatter, maintain courage and self-confidence, recognize your own intelligence, and ease with problem solving. I love that so much, because to release mind chatter, all I say is I am thinking of one thing at a time, one positive, helpful thing at a time. So if all this stuff tries to inundate me and show up and, too many people at the mind doorstep, I just detach from it and I say, this is not helpful, because I know when I focus and follow through on one thing, I can do it neatly, I can do it orderly, and then I can move on and commence with the next, right? And if you're like me, you like a variety of things during the day. You like to start a couple things, stop a couple things, start a few things, and this is about, just keeping it in a manageable state as well. So I just love that. I am smart. I am open to learning something new. That also says that we have the beginner's mindset, that our mind is open to new concepts, that we don't already think we know it all. We don't already think we have that in the bag. And I love that, because we all know we've had conversations with that person that doesn't have an open mindset or isn't open to learning something new. They have fortified a decision. They think they already know. So it's very hard to teach that old dog new tricks, where I'm always saying, I think I know what's going on, but if there is a better explanation, I'm in it. I'm there for it. I'll learn something new. Yes, please. So I allow love and open my heart to attention, affection, and my romantic partner. I thought of this last night and I thought it was really sweet. My husband was just sitting there and he just latched his pinky onto my pinky, and he was just, tapping my hand. Every little display of affection is so sweet and so welcome, like in my world. I love my offspring are really, really cute about that. Joni is a good hugger and back patter and, squeezer. And I just love that, because I feel like it is a great bonding agent as well. So let's see what's going on the other side of this. It says, attract your soulmate, increase feelings of comfort and acceptance, amplify unconditional love, cultivate good friends, family, and work relationship. I love that. Cultivate is one of my favorite words. It's just something about it. It's like materialize, magic, cultivate, but it's also you helping it grow. How you cultivate, good friends is you put the time in, you put the effort, you put the attention in, right? So let's think, for those of you out there trying to attract your soulmate right now, What kind of mindset do you have? Is it a beautiful, optimistic, I can have or do, say, think, feel, be anything that I want at any time that I want? I can, generate this loving energy that makes me a huge magnet for this, and, stay in that self acceptance, high vibrational self to be able to do that, which I love. And a good way to cultivate good friends, family, and relationships is honestly showing up with present moment awareness, and being your authentic self. People really are comfortable with people that are truly themselves, and sometimes it's hard, we can mask ourselves. I saw this great reading the other day, I think it was Gem Goddess or something, talking about how, unicorns that are very unique individuals and they're rare try to sometimes mask themselves as a deer. Oh, there's packs of deers I can fit in with I don't know if it's a flock of pack, a herd of deer, yeah, maybe a herd of cantaloupe, whatever. Cantaloupe, what am I thinking? What is the word I'm thinking? Whatever. Anywho, that sometimes if we feel we are too much an individual or too unique or too different, we'll try to mask that to fit in. Forget about it. Stop trying to, bury the golden nugget that you are in a tin mine. You are this magical creature. Go out there, just shine, be yourself. I love individuality. I love the difference in people. I embrace that so much. I love people that have quirks that are different. I actually get a little freaked out if I feel like people are too much alike and they start to assimilate, like that Borg mentality, like the Stepford Wives mentality, everybody having the same haircut, the same handbags, the same way they dress, everything becomes beige and blendy and strange. I'm like, no, thank you. I really like when people individuate and they say, hey, this is what I am and this is how I show up for life. So love it or leave it. And most of the times your individualness is the things that people will love. So that brings us to Peridot. Good fortune is the result of good thoughts and actions. I am grateful for my blessings. 100%. So this is believing in good fortune, believing that optimal everything is out there for you. Optimal wealth, optimal relationships, optimal mindset, all of that. But it does start with having gratitude. The universe loves some gratitude, right? It loves you saying, thank you for the things that you bring me. So release feelings of impatience, jealousy, and frustration. Improve ability to integrate and process life, connect to inner strength, and unlimited potential. That's everything. Unlimited potential. Yes, yes, yes. I have to watch out for my impatience. I know when I go on Prime, if I can't get it the next day, sometimes I'm like, nope, I don't even want it. And I'm like, oh my God, in the day our grandparents had to wait 60 years ordering from some catalog that had to be wagon driven over. But you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how much we get instant gratification in this world. I even get mad. Like now I will call a restaurant and sit there and give them all my digits as opposed to going to Grubhub because you have to wait an extra hour. It's just absurd, the impatience that we are that is bred in this present day because we're so used to everything being at the click of a fingertip. But instead, I feel like good things come to those who wait. And I actually relish what I receive when I have to wait a little bit longer because it teaches me that, hey, it's not going anywhere. It's going to show up. It'll be there for us. And, that's just something that I kind of have to integrate into my psyche. But this also shows us when we connect to inner strength, we go, hey, I don't need everything immediately. I already have everything that I need. This is just a bonus, right? And know that we are attracting all this goodness, all this wealth, all this prosperity, love, and patience for ourselves, right? A deep breath and go, you know what? I'm good. I can coast. I've got plenty to do and plenty to experience in the interim, and I'm good. So that is what you're meant to hear, my beauties. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this. And again, you guys, I appreciate you more than I can say. Have a great day.